Uche back again, reading another story out of this book. I read a first story out of this book, Nelson Mandela's Favorite African Folk Tales, in another video I uploaded earlier. I did mention I was going to read a second one. If you're watching my videos for the first time, it's great to have you. I am Dr. Uche. I'm a publisher. I'm a biography writing coach. I'm a book reviewer. And yes, I'm a real-life physician too, hence the title, Dr. Uche. I love all things books. On this channel, in my videos, I share biography writing tips, I do book reviews, and once in a while I get to do children's book read aloud, which is a really fun part of what I do. It's great to have you. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit subscribe, and also if you hit the notification bell, you know when I upload new videos, okay? All right, so today I'm reading a second book out of Nelson Mandela's Favorite African Folk Tales. I am reading a story called The Great Thirst. The Great Thirst. This San tale explains how the first animals found grazing and water. It is retold here by the folklorist Peter Grobeler and illustrated by Judy Woodburn. Long ago, I love that beginning. Long ago, when Kagan created the animals, there were no fountains, rivers, or water holes on earth. All that they had to drink was each other's blood, and they ate the flesh off each other's bones. Yet those were blood-red days, and no one's life was safe. Then Elephant, the great one, said, "This can't go on. I wish I were dead. Then my bones could become fruit trees, and my sinews could become tendrils that spread over the ground and bear summers, and my hair could become a grassy field." And the animals asked him, "How long must we still wait, Elephant? How long must we still wait?" Because elephants live for a long time. "That I don't know," said Elephant. "We'll have to see." But Snake said, "I'll help you." And before Elephant could move, he had bitten Elephant with his poison fangs, holding on to him until Elephant died. Then the animals stormed forward, lion and leopard, jackal and hare, and even old tortoise with his knock knees. They ate and ate of Elephant's flesh and drank his blood, and stopped only when all that remained were his bones and sinews and hair. Am I saying that word correctly? Then they went to sleep, as everyone had eaten quite enough. But when they awoke the next day, the animals began to complain again. "Now that Elephant is dead and his flesh eaten up, where are we going to get food?" And if they had had tears, they would surely have cried. But the sun had caused their bodies to become dried up, even their eyes. "Don't worry," said Snake. "Remember Elephant's promise. He said that when he died," said the animals. "But now you've killed him." "Don't complain so," said Snake. "Let us not be hasty. Wait and see. Is there anyone who would drink my blood?" Here's a picture. But the animals were scared of his poison fangs and kept quiet. That night, when the stars rose one by one from their resting place, there was a new fire in the sky. "It's Elephant's spirit," said the frightened animals. "Now he is definitely coming to destroy us all. Wait and see." "Wait and see," said Snake. And Elephant's eyes were two shining, burning coals that climbed high into the sky till they stopped right over the place where the animals had devoured his body. And suddenly his bones stood upright, and they grew roots and branches full of fruit. And his branches spread all over the earth and bore summer melons. And his hair became a grassy field that was a pasture. "Now we have food," exclaimed the animals as they began to graze. But some of the animals who couldn't survive without meat and blood crept away in the night. They were lion and leopard, jackal and wolf, wild cat and owl. And when the other animals went to sleep, they came out stealthily to kill and devour. Hawk was so cheeky that he sought his prey in broad daylight. Only Vulture said, "I also want meat, but I'll not kill it for myself." Even though they now had food, the animals were still not happy. "Water, water, water," they complained. "We're dying of thirst." "But the fruit is full of water," said Snake, "and the samas and the grass." "Water, water, water," groaned the animals, and as before, they began looking among each other for the youngest, sweetest blood to drink. "Elephant gave his body for you," said Snake angrily, "and I gave my poison for you, but you never stopped complaining." The animals did not realize that Snake had used up all his poison to kill Huge Elephant. "Wait a minute, I'll make water for you," said Snake. Then Snake disappeared into a hole in the ground, and he hissed and blew and spewed out streams of water until the water bubbled above the ground, over the empty plains, and into the low-lying areas. "Now we have a fountain and rivers and water holes," said the animals, feeling very satisfied. So that is how the animals receive their food and water. And even today, we hear about elephant grass and the water snake. The end. The Great Thirst. The Great Thirst. The second story I promised to read out of this book, Nelson Mandela's favorite African folk tales. Again, I do not endorse any harm coming to any animals in any way, shape, or form. I simply share stories on this channel, and I'm reading out of this book by Nelson Mandela's favorite African folk tales. There are many other stories. I randomly chose 2. This is the second in the series of 2 that I promised. I hope you might consider buying it for what it signifies, which is a collection of stories and folk tales from across the continent, compiled in this book from various countries on the continent. For example, there's one from Tanzania, Zimbabwe, San, Southern Africa, the Khoi, Namibia. I see Botswana, Kenya, Lesotho. I see Nigeria. I see Cape Malay, Zambia, Zimbabwe, again, Botswana, Malawi, Uganda. So I guess it's really from most parts. It's from south, east, west. I don't remember that I said anything from North Africa. Perhaps it's from south of the Sahara. So this book is in existence. If you're wanting something to help your diasporian children know of stories coming out of the African continent, stories our ancestors knew in their childhood, I thought this was a really interesting collection. I didn't know there was such a thing, okay? Again, I do not endorse any harm coming to animals. I simply share stories on this channel. This is a book that is available for purchase. And if you do decide to buy it and look at the stories, let me know what you think. Dr. Uche, so great being with you today. Always fun when I get to do children's book read alouds. I look forward to sharing again with you when I come back, be it to share biography writing tips or book reviews. And I hope you will click subscribe so that you will know when I upload new videos. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.